Finally. I found you.
Vale, y ahora falta la otra.
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced a lot.
¿Cuánto tiempo ha pasado? Pues claro, con esa cinemática un poco te puedes hacer una idea, ¿no? De que ha pasado bastante tiempo. Que...
Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time. Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind. You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all on this journey. Perhaps you were not the only one being held captive by Evernight.
No, de hecho, Mem... Claro, Mem está con, entre comillas, 7 de marzo, ¿no?
They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. They never gave up on trying to save us. Even Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan and the two geniuses. They are all doing everything in their power to aid us.
One.
I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before. I'll only warn you once.
Claro, esta escena.
Leave her body now. I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an Emanator's.
Oblivion.
Quiere borrar los recuerdos de quien sostiene el mundo.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost? If I'm not mistaken, Evernight's plan is to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs, who have journeyed with us up till now. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelens.
If I made that much of an impression on little Greyfry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
¡Asturiz!
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards into the River of Souls, Even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth. And with all my might, I protected that warmth. I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me. I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous, and even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows.
Sí.
But we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek out your companion. Go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphorius will definitely write a brand new ending for itself.
Of course. We'll write it together.
The Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
Vale. Volvemos a la
Go
perspectiva
forth
base.
with courage, little gray fry. My ocean currents will guard your arrival, and my songs will accompany your journey ahead. You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. All right then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through.
Sigo insistiendo en una cosa, el final de Ampharus por pelotas va a tener que ser un reset, ¿no?
I'll raise a glass while I await
Pero claro,
your
con los recuerdos
triumphant
intactos,
return.
entiendo yo.
And then, when we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire.
Porque ahora mismo, por ejemplo, Jaisiel en ese castor dice que son recuerdos.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm
Como
my
ya sí, ¿no?
fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong. As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you. My own path has finally come to a gentle end. Take all beautiful wishes with you. March forward with determination, and don't look back.
Y desaparece también. ¿Esto es un camino?
This
Lol, sí.
place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
O sea, lo que nos ha habido entonces es este camino. What?
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphorius?
Un vago, pero sí.
Where was it? Can you remember? Which Titan is this?
It's very similar, yet somewhat different.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space?
Porque ha habido más gente que ha venido desde fuera.
The mural isn't a drawing of Amphorius, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image. Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it. Best not to get carried away. For something to be hidden even from him, it must either be extraordinary or unimaginably dangerous. This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius's final path. Remember.
Ok.
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
Pues más o menos, yo creo. ¿No es esto muy parecido? Bueno, a ver, no es lo mismo.
Distant structures, all entombed data?
No tendría que ser lo mismo, pero ¿no es un poco similar a lo que era el Templo del Tiempo?
The whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready? Once we step inside, I'm afraid there'll be no turning back.
March 7th is surely waiting to see us again.
Vamos a ver.
Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
This maze is full of memory loss.
Claro que está.
Your
Ha sido
voice
secuestrada.
sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No, I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
And here I thought you were already watching my companions' every move.
A ver cómo acaba esto, porque madre mía.
I am. Earth's stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances, just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure.
Unlike those memo snatchers, your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted
Ha sido
by the
corrompida por el lado
Guardian's
oscuro del
dark side.
jardín.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you've kidnapped me here.
Buena pregunta.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel, in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name, the Heart of Amphorius, the great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world, and how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
Now, what?
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey.
The beginning?
Ya entró aquí directamente.
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphorius? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and
Evernight.
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance. The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the memo snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into this world. But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
can I assume then that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eyes until the Astral Express arrived?
Parece.
That's correct. You're a smart one.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain everything. This gate is really impressive.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out. A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible!
Is she stuck?
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
LOL.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
Formatear objetivo, eliminando.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! Oh, how do I stop this thing?
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back.
Huh?
Finally, it stopped. Wait. Did you just mention his name?
Yep.
He's barely spent any time in Amphorius and he's already famous?
LOL.
You.
¿Eh?
I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles, alright? Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really need outside help right now.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate? Encapsulate me?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence number 335.
El anterior ciclo.
336.
En el anterior.
What's going on? My body!
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Mother?
¡Hostia! ¿No era rara reminiscencia a la madre?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Pathstriders. Like how they call Thule Skyfather.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning in her memories must have been the Scepter's safety protocol. But why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Amphorius long before he and Dan Heng did.
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolations. Over the next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphorius as mimetic entities as she evaded the Administrator's pursuit.
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphorius's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried
¿Pero por qué
so many
apareció?
things to
Esa es
help
la
her
cuestión.
companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorian folktales. In the end, she had only one option left. Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion. Then I protected him and Dan Heng, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth, all the way till now.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The story of the Remembrance
Entiendo que era
has
Irene
just
quien estaba
begun.
hablando, ¿no?
Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you can now take in all the secrets behind this door and witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this world.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
Aquí está la puerta.
Are you ready? I'm going to open this door.
No va a hacer falta. Se va a abrir
I
sola.
know. Duck behind me if anything happens. Okay. Absolute silence. I can't sense anything at all. Three, 2, 1.
Warning. Object does not have access
Lo dicho,
permission.
se va a abrir solo.
It's got nothing to do with you. That's the Scepter safety protocol. It means we're in the right place.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
No, realmente no.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be waiting for you.
It mentioned your name.
Es Cyrene, ¿no? Tendría que ser Cyrene.
I'm getting a feeling of
¿Ha olvidado a
déjà
Cyrene?
vu. Like the first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it.
Operation
Ahí está.
authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here. Is that?
Sí. Es Cyrene.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. She's not talking to us. She's
Es un
not the
recuerdo.
Mem, you know. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress. 23.815%.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 45.147%.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis, Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What?
Did you hear that? This is
Oh.
obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the
Claro, de las
possibilities
33
after
millones,
human
¿no?
cycles,
De
but
versiones.
Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And who was she talking to? And that book she mentioned. That's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing. Recurrence number 335.
El sigue del ciclo siguiente.
337. Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected with this great tomb. There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Habrá que cuadrarlas, obviamente, con los focos, con todos los minijuegos que conocemos, ¿vale?
Uvris 504. Downloaded.
as expected. The data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity. $30 million departures. 30 million
Coño, ¿no? R.
shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate.
Uploads 405. Downloaded.
Vale, y el otro...
This ruin is so desolate. What
Esta cambia
exactly
bastante,
is
¿eh?
it?
Vale, una parte está en la columna esa rota. Pero bueno, creo que es la misma columna, ahora que lo estoy pensando. Vale. Ya, pero espérate, vale, ya veo. Hay que cruzar por aquí. Circuitos. Oh.
The world never learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphorius's decisive move against destiny.
Claro, eso tampoco lo sabemos, por cierto, del anterior acto. ¿Cómo modificó Saridra la ley? Eso no lo sabemos. No sabemos cómo modificó la ley del mundo.
You must be very familiar with the story of time now, so why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Ahí está. Acercamos. Ahí estamos.
Filia 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
Vaya numeritos, ¿eh? Que han elegido.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Vaya, qué casualidad.
Branch number 1 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
Lo que le había dicho a Marge. Encapsulando.
I see. This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer. It's probably the entity deep within this tomb. The details aren't clear yet. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where did she get this key?
Delicios. Es lo más lógico, ¿no?
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered a certain Eon.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream, and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem. We still don't know the role they play in Amphorius. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle. There was another purpose.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep going for now. If my
No podemos hacer
hypothesis
mucho más, ¿no?
holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times.
Eso sí que es grande el mapa, me cago en Dios.
Be
¡Epa!
Evernight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Huh. Huh.
What is this?
No se parece
It's
mucho
hard
a
to
Oronix.
Is this
No,
still
mirad la escena.
Amphorius?
Mirad la escena. No se parece a Oronix esto. Cuando hablas con Oronix. Sí, ¿no?
So many countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Cilicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object.
Joder.
Formatting progress. 0.027%.
Ah, it's always so on time. Never late at all. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected. The answer is the remembrance. An eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius, and the garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Foley's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction, and that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
Pero no sé, o sea, no estoy entendiendo. O sea, Cyrene intentó acceder en todas las versiones aquí, cada vez fue avanzando más, entiendo. O sea, en vez de morir, fue trasladada aquí, a lo mejor.
Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme honor. An Emanator, however, must possess power granted by an Eon's blessing. I know what you're thinking. That theoretical Emanator of Remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected was a kind of miracle that Foley left behind.
Pero no entiendo, o sea, entre comillas sería Cyrene entonces, la emanadora.
That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, and Foley was never known to be friendly with humanity. But there's still something I don't understand. According to Black Swan, the garden is internally fractured, and there is a party that craves the memory of an eon's fall. They would do anything to achieve that goal. Yet, I feel as though those memo snatchers didn't try to stop us at all. Instead, it feels like they were trying to cover something up. Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe, ever since their birth. Yes, we're thinking the same thing. Legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the erudition's sight. This mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphorius entered an endless loop...
Que he respondido, por cierto, que le he dado sin querer. ¿Irene actuó en su lugar?
It's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb.
O sea, lo que yo he dicho antes. Cada vez que Cyrene moría en cada ciclo, venía aquí. Obviamente con los recuerdos anteriores.
That's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story, it might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world, even though everything was just her wishful thinking. Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the
Son
way
distintas,
through.
¿no?
I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Está molándome muchísimo la historia. O sea, es que mira que la historia de Amphoros es larga, es muy larga, es larga de pelotas. Estamos en la 3.6, llevamos 7 versiones de puta historia de Amphoros. Es en plan de la cantidad de horas que tiene la historia de Amphoros es horrendamente larga. Pero es que está muy bien contada.
The power. Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
Formatting progress 93.998.
Aquí no la borro.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy. I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress,
Bajao.
94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting, never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress,
No.
96.024%. Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all. Thank you for listening to me all this time. So, shall we continue?
Formatting complete.
Ouch.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with eternal stasis. Like Aslana, she started to wonder whether everything was futile. Indeed. But I still haven't figured out one thing. Who exactly was she talking to?
Claro, eso todavía no lo sabemos. ¿Que está hablando al sistema?
I thought it was an Eon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all. Maybe she's talking to her imagination, a hero within. But that
Ya, pero
wouldn't
entonces,
explain the process error.
claro, es en plan de... Ella cuenta la historia, le entra el error al sistema y sigue la historia. Y ella va avanzando poco a poco, con cada reencarnación. Pero es en plan de... Claro, el error en el sistema de quién coño es.
Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for the scepter. Maybe she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was bound to pick one up someday.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch.
Ah, vale,
How
coño.
wonderful would it be for someone to give
Sí,
her
sí,
a
o sea,
real hug?
estaba pensando, ¿serán las marcas otra vez? Sí, sí, las marcas. Esta es Castorice, la mano de Thanatos.
Epi-Ikia 216 downloaded.
Vale. Ya digo que en la 3.6 sigamos con estos puzzles, tú. Es algo que lo siento mucho. Entiendo el teleport por temas de ahorrar el mapa y tal, pero no me cuadra.
The devious cat. The trickery that fooled the entire world. No matter how her identity changes, she will always...
The hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Ah, vale. Tiene que ser aquí, entonces. Ahí está.
Orexis 945 downloaded.
La última.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Hostia, combate, vale. Poco por la puta cara, ¿no?
Access denied.
We were denied access. Memories about strife are always so defiant and resistant. A fight is unavoidable. Come.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
No me digas.
Ill tidings manifest.
Relax.
Hostia, qué raro el tema musical, ¿no? O sea, quiero decir, sí, pega en lo que es la ambientación del mapa, pero hostia, qué raro, tú.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Stand still.
No tiene segunda fase, es lo bueno.
Relax.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
And the abysses revel.
Y se muere.
Your cries rise.
Another precious memory to hold on to.
Polemos 600. Down Eleos
Nos falta la mitad.
252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.313%.
Nice.
Podrían haber hecho esto más grande a todo esto. O sea, la sala, todo. O sea, todo no la podían haber hecho más grande.
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
Bueno, al menos nos lleva de vuelta al
I've
inicio.
been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Everknight's traps? She still hasn't shown herself. That's very suspicious.
Sí, no lo vamos a negar. Es
But I
sospechoso.
can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting or someone's holding her back.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially reveal to us Everknight's true goal. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
Quedan 6, entre comillas, ¿no? O sea, 6 escaneos que hacer. Supuestamente.
Go upload the encryption key, just like last time.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before?
Bueno, vamos allá.
If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow,
Le he dado varias veces, ¿eh?
will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Emphorius's dawn in the next life?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
Ahí estamos.
no memories appeared this time.
Oh.
It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
Para abajo, joder. ¿Cuánto habremos descendido, loco? Vale.
In the end, the fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until
No,
the
me
very
equivoqué.
last moment.
Huh.
Ahora.
Look,
Vale.
she's over there. Cyrene. There really is no end to her perseverance.
Igual que en la de Feynon.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73.998%. Process error. And formatting progress 75.0.
Claro, cada vez entiendo yo eso, que ocurrían cada vez más errores, más errores, más errores y avanzaba.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you.
Claro, la pregunta de D'Angel es bastante correcta. ¿A quién cojones le está hablando? ¿A León? No creo que sea tan obvio, ¿no? De que le esté hablando a León. Ya ha dicho como que no está hablando como a un dios o algo así. Bueno, Sosa, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo anda la tarde?
Isn't that already enough? Now, I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world, depositing all the memories in this place. I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figurative entity. The deepest ruin in Amphorius. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried.
Ni más ni más, le hablaba al aire.
Who exactly is its master?
Accessing recurrence number 33550.
Claro, y la cuestión es si esos errores de análisis los provocaba alguien.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Joder, que ajusta al borde, coño. No hice las impresiones, al final decidí hacerlas al final. Y al final las vamos a hacer al final. Me pareció más adecuado, dado que dijiste que quedaba como una horita, cosa así. Dije, mira, termino y ya está.
World bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Ay, Coño. Hostia, hermano. Más para adelante. Joder. Qué precisa. No me debería de quedar mucho, ¿no, Capi? Si mal no me equivoco. Según lo que dijiste, que era 1 hora o 2 horitas, cosas así. Vale, estás parando el tiempo, entiendo. Aunque bueno, faltarían 3 sellos más, supuestamente.
How wonderful it would be if she could witness the dawn with her own eyes.
The rune is on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Vale. O sea, la poder reajustar. Pero Maya, decía yo, si tienes que hacer esto a mano, hostia, van a ser unos intentos.
618 downloaded.
Pues ala.
Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving.
Ah, bueno,
Object
espérate.
recurrence
No.
number 3,
Hemos estado escaneando no 3,
5,
4 hemos estado
5,
escaneando.
0, 3, 3, 7.
Los 3 símbolos
Progress,
más la que tú pones en el centro.
13.1%.
O sea, no nos faltan 3, ya hemos hecho los 12.
Take it with you.
Ya hemos hecho los
Branch
12.
number
Vale, vale.
3 archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb.
Vamos para allá. Y las puertas de Amphoros son horribles. En serio. Oh, por Dios. Vale, último símbolo.
The third encryption key. And the final piece of the puzzle. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries and lead us into the deepest bowels of this world.
40 minutos más o menos, vale, me vale. Está bien, 40 minutos.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
Hombre, a ver, para los que viven en el sueño, por cojones, tiene que ser real, ¿no?
My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time.
Esta es la anterior.
That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress 23.
Pero claro.
815%.
Coño, la del ciclo 36 es Mem. O sea, esta Cerina reencarnó en Mem directamente.
Process error. Analyzing.
Insisto, esto es Oronixis. O sea, entiendo yo que esto es Oronixis, o sea...
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion, ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be a new me, returning here with new memories. Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in.
Este palacio que construimos juntos ya no era un sueño.
It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process
Hostia.
error. Analyze.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the Deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance.
Las tengo de ver qué coño pasa exactamente. Yo insisto, la escena es demasiado similar a Orinixia cuando conoces al titán del tiempo. Es demasiado similar.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you as well. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Misión. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
Demiurge. Pero un momento. Supuestamente esto no lo conoce el Ingus, ¿no? Él no lo conoce, se lo ha preguntado a Anaxágoras. Bueno, sí que lo conoce, pero quiero decir, ¿este sitio no es algo que no puede ver él? Sin embargo, lo conoce.